Chiefs football, what's it mean to you to be able to put on that red and white?
It means a lot. Growing up from the stadium, I went to high school at Blue Springs, so I was 15 miles east of the stadium. And just riding by, you wish and hope to be in this position. And now that I'm in it, I'm thankful. It's a blessing, and I got to take advantage of the opportunity.
Are there certain players that you looked up to? Did you have a favorite player when you were growing up in Kansas City from the Chiefs?
Jamal Charles, he was a home run hitter. That's somebody you're excited to watch the games. But being a defensive guy, Derek Johnson. And he went to Texas, played in the Big 12. I played in the Big 12. So, watching a backer like that and all the amazing things he did, that was kind of crazy. And then watching Tamba Ali and Justin Houston coming off the edge, that was a special defense.
You've been in the league a little while. You have some young guys that you're next to, Willie Gay and Nick Bowden. How much are they leaning on you to pick your brain?
They ask me questions a lot, but at the same time, I tell them I'm new into the system, so I need to rely on you guys too. And if we're all on the same page, we can never be wrong. So even if we're wrong and we're all doing the same thing, it all looks good together.
Speaking of new to the system, this is kind of a complex scheme, but if I'm not mistaken, you've been working with the ones since OTAs.
Yeah.
How surprising is it if you're able to grasp what Spags wants you to do and you are emerging as that guy?
As a vet, you take advantage of every opportunity. There's no excuses whenever you're a vet. And, that's kind of what you harp on to the younger guys. Like, it's time to catch up. Like, it doesn't matter what year you are. If they draft you, they're bringing you into play, even undrafted, bringing you through free agency. You just got to take advantage of it, put extra hours in and ask questions. Like, for me, I ask a lot of questions. And it's not that I don't know, it's just reassurance that I know.
Throughout your career, you've been mostly special teams, but now it looks like you have that opportunity to actually open the season as a starter. How much do you relish that opportunity?
You relish it. I don't know how this thing's going to shake out. I'm just going to put my best foot forward. And at the same time, some people say I've just always been special teams, but at the same time, early on in my career, I was relied on to play early. So I know what it takes to be in that position to take advantage of the role, however it shakes out. Wherever I can help, I'm going to put my best foot forward.
Being from Kansas City, was it always maybe somewhere where you at least want to spend a season or two of your career along the line?
Growing through this process, you hope that you could play for the home team. But at the end of the day, I'm just thankful for a job. And I'm thankful to keep prolonging my career and keep stacking years. That's what it's all about. Some people joke around it's a not-for-long league. And, to stay around this long, it's a blessing.
What's the right time for this opportunity?
I think I was able to mature. Being out on my own, young, I left college at 20. And I'm only 26, so I'm still young in the real world, but in football I'm kind of old because I'm in my 6th year. So now I've had the opportunity to grow up, be able to say no from far away. So now that I'm home, it's like, if you didn't support me while I was on the road, it's hand in hand. Whenever I'm home, I appreciate the support, but the people that was there for me, I hold that to a high standard.
How much of that appreciation of special teams come from your time in Kansas State? Because very few colleges focus on special teams the way that the Wildcats do.
That's an advantage for me. Coach Schneider, great coach, Hall of Fame coach. You take advantage of every opportunity. Doesn't matter if you're starting, special teams, however you do it, you put your best foot forward. And I'm a strong believer, your work on special teams puts you in position to play on defense or offense.
You start to get a lot more requests now that you're back home all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, Yep. People pulling me every which way, and I'm like, man, I got to take advantage of this opportunity. I got to go get this job first. This isn't, handed to me. I'm a guy trying to earn my spot, and I do that each and every way. So whichever my role is, I'm going to take advantage of that, and then we can talk after that. But right now, it's all about the work.
Elijah, Travis just a minute ago was talking a little bit about the importance of speaking on mental health and highlighting that. I know when Mosaic approached you to be kind of their player spokesperson, mental health, highlighting that was a big motivation for you. I guess why was it important for you to kind of get with Mosaic and kind of highlight the aspects of mental health in sports?
For me, mental health is big. As a child, not too many people know, I went to 15 different schools. So your mental health can be all over the place. As a kid, you're always asking why and trying to understand. But once you grow up and learn the right nutrition, the right mental health can take you further. But those free lunches at school aren't always the best. So now you're going through a whole day kind of groggy as a kid, but whenever you eat the right things, have the right mental health, stay positive, I could do this, and not take a no for an answer, that could put you, the sky's the limit.
I know one of those schools was St. Joe Central. What does it mean, just being back in St. Joseph, what kind of memories does that bring?
It brings back a lot of memories because in high school, my freshman, sophomore year, we used to come over here and I was a towel boy, give the water. So, I got to, hand over a towel to like Tom Ali, Justin Houston. I'm like, wow, like this is amazing. So now to come back to be in this position, be able to give back, help in the community wherever I can, this is a great opportunity.
Alumni Day now, were some of those guys that you recognize there out there today when you were just talking to them?
Yes, Neil Smith, I actually went to high school with. He has a son, I think 2 years younger than me. And then my sister's best friends with one of his daughters. So, that's a familiar face. Some of the guys growing up, I had family from Chicago, so I was a big Chicago fan. They were rocking at that time, Peanut Tillman, Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs, all those, Julius Peppers, all those guys. So, growing up and trying to get familiar with it, it's starting to come along.
Thanks, everyone. Now that you've had some time in the defense and learned a little bit more about it and everything, how do you feel like it suits you? What do you feel like this Spags does that really suits your skill set?
Run around, fly around. We call it an attitude defense. So we're going to bring our attitude. That's our playing style. We take advantage of every opportunity. We're coming to work hard. There's no individuals. We work as a unit.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate you.